Is this a miracle? Or is this for those who want to spend more money? Let's talk about the future update of Eve Echoes. Boys and girls, men and women, in October the 12th to be exact, we got this message, an image. Dear pilots, welcome to the scope today. The Museum Arcana in Zimze was under attack. Experts at Concord suspect Angel Cartel has acquired technology for strikecraft. We see 4 shadow carriers in this picture, and the materials needed to build, or somewhat, and this is no surprise to anyone who builds ships in Eve Echoes today. But Arcana has been attacked. Cyber attacked, it seemed, by Angel Cartel strikes me weird. I would think Sanchez would be more suited for this type of behavior, but I have to say, this is the start of events that I've been talking about in many of my videos. This is how it's done. You start a curiosity and let players wonder what to come. Preferably, make the event noticeable in the game as well, and not just on posts like this. But so far, I'm in all favor for this. What can they have in store? And by this time, I have to say that my thoughts were a lot of stuff. This was for me, and I think I can say for everyone who paid attention, quite exciting. Of course, the impact would have sparked fireworks if it would have been battlecruisers or frigates in that image. Even cruisers. But of course it's carriers. Then yesterday we got this image, another news from the scope. Welcome to the scope today. Major corporations are starting to focus on experimental AI blueprint assisted design technology for rapid reverse engineering and more unique module or ship structures. But the technology is still underdeveloped. Iterative AI algorithms might amplify the carrier's original manufacturing features or tolerances, resulting in unpredictable design outputs. If you didn't know it, then the scope is a kinda news thing that we have in EVE Online that brings interesting facts and event to its players. But after this, I felt that it's just an announcement for more stuff to make capital easier to build, and maybe even cheaper. But not only that, this also made me very sure of my earlier thoughts. And yes, this is faction capitals. We can see that they all have different abilities, which is a nice change. I mean, they could have all made them all the same, like most of the other ships that we have. But I digress. I like it a little bit, especially if they make it cheaper. Which I know is only my feelings, and it probably won't be. And you might wonder what I do in the background. You see, I had too much to do this weekend and I didn't have time to play as much. So I do my Concord pass in 15 minutes this way. All 1500 points in 15 minutes. Yeah, it's a good way to not lose out on some sweet nano course. This is also a video I made way back in the day that's not getting any views. But I tell you guys how to do it again in this one. Make sure to set your missions to reverse engineering 4 to 8 to 20 times. And as you put something at reverse engineering, it does count, and you don't have to be successful. I mean, you can, but that would take a lot longer. You can just cancel right after you start it. And this way I lose around 11 million ISK, but I get this done very fast. It's just another tip from Sheev. But back to the video. Where were we? Oh yeah, and today we got this image. Aircraft carriers set sail. An artificial reversed blueprint bring unknown miracles, carry brand new modules and skill to faraway lands. Under the light of the neon peak, you will find the hidden clues for the golden age, the lost technology of the vast starry sky, and the July festival nears. It is time to welcome our exciting updates. Ember's Sea Assault. I see you here on December 13th, 2022. Ember's Sea Assault. Whatever that means. Will these be some kind of assault carriers? No, of course not. Or will it? It does give the feeling for reverse engineering carriers, and if you're lucky you can get an unknown outcome, like a faction carrier. This would have been all well and good, and in fact it's something I've always talked about that I want them to introduce. Not only for carriers but for all ships. Give a small chance to make some good ISK for players. You're trying to build an omen and you get like a navy omen, and you'd be happy. It would make the game a lot more exciting, especially for the builders that really haven't got enough love yet. But a few things strikes me in this message. Golden Age, Starry Sky, Neon Peak. These names have come up before. They're all whale events. Big ones. So my hope slowly faded. Christmas is around the corner and that probably means more wheels of despair. Spend more for a small profit and boxes. Boxes, 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 not containers. Station containers are not important, but boxes are. I also have this image, and just when you think it couldn't be worse, I saw this one. Which unfortunately shows something close to how you build a jump fighter. So it scares me that if they mean that it's a chance to get a faction outcome, this would really suck. I mean, honestly, I think reverse engineering C-types is a real slap in the face, but what can we then call this? You tell me in the comments. Or what did they really mean with all these other images, if it wasn't a chance thing? But yeah, we're getting faction carriers, and that means that in the near future we will see faction dreadnoughts, and then it's a year ahead, and I guess it's time for Titans. I mean, we can't say that NetEase ain't working hard to get us all in capitals and eliminate all others. But I'm still here, trying to change the game not to go this way. I want the game to have more for everyone, but I cannot do this alone. I've done all I can to grow my YouTube now for 1.5 years so that they can see a profit for having me here. So I'm now asking for help. If you guys could help me grow so I can make more of an impact to get us the game that we want, I would be very happy. I'm not sure how you can do it. Maybe spread the word around. I don't know. It's all up to you guys. Whatever you do helps. Otherwise, this is a dead end. This is probably what the future will bring. And even if most of you guys maybe think that these videos and stuff like this doesn't help, then what else can we do? I see you guys again.